Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent bringing you episode 6 of Geneforge 1, Mutagen. Love watching this intro and getting this cool music. There's a fire aura being created. We are in Watchhill, and I was going to clear this area out for Leader Kobar. So let's go ahead and head in and see what we can find in here. It's an old Shaper fort or something. Yeah, we'll walk in, start owning the place. Okay, leap and attack. Oh, I don't like that at all. We're not very healthy. I just realized that. Oops. Firebolt. We're gonna die here. I'm gonna have to reload. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and daze you two. Okay, my Spitty 2 is terrified. Let's drink a healing pod and then attack. Come back, Spitty 2. We're handling our biz. Quick action. Critical for 19. Got him. Well played, Smitty 2. Spitty 2, not Smitty 2. Thorns. Trash. Sits on the ground here, nothing. Another pot. More trash. Ooh, a canister. And a pair of sandals on the floor. Another thorn baton. More kite and armor we can throw in the junk bag eventually. Another icy crystal. They're sure giving us a lot of icy crystals. Another living tool. More thorns. And shackles. Flint and steel. A teacup. And a canister. Create thawed. Wow. Enables you to create a thawed or a volatile thawed. If your battle shaping is high enough. Yes. This entry has been added to your codex. Let's go ahead and check the codex. The thawed are pillars of raw, dumb muscle. The dumber the better, honestly. They combine the versatile physical form of the larger primates with the cruel, soulless viciousness of felines. The combination of these two classes of mammal resulted in a basic but effective brute force melee creation. Thaweds are simple and easy to make. Nobody would choose them for a major war offensive. For small skirmishes, hunting down rogues, and providing bodyguards for novice shapers, they are ideal. Some of them can sort of think and talk. Shapers avoid conversation with them. Forming emotional attachments with creations can make it difficult to use them for their purpose. Interesting. Should I absorb you? Recover half its essence cost, so 6. What would it take? You need at least 6 essence. We should probably return to town. Actually. Maybe we should just continue our mission here. I don't know. Got some coinage. Ooh. Dang. Charmed. Hit me. Stunned. Probably gonna die here. Yep. Slow to save. Let's head back to town, and I'm gonna try to create a thawed. And then clear out Watchhill, or we could return to the Shaper school. Let's just head back to town for now. Head to Valkyrie. let's go ahead and... Well, I have 12 current essence. I could essentially... Battle shaping skill needed 2 for a volatile Thod. Thods are large, clumsy humanoids. They have thick bones, strong muscles, small internal organs, and tiny brains. A good melee creature with a sad tendency to get confused in large battles. Essence 6, level 4. Our control of it is weak. Its strength is 3. It has Thawed Punch, 6 to 22 physical, plus 15% in dazed for 1 turns. Charge, it can leap to target. Stunning Bash, more physical damage than the Thawed Punch, and stun for 1 turn, rather than dazed. Riposte gives a 20% chance of riposting enemy melee attacks. More criticals, each attack has an extra 25% chance being critical. If we go strength upgrade, it's going to go take our control level to poor. So I'm not going to do that. We have 4 essence left. That should be fine. Can't really talk to the Thawed. Do we want to sell while we're here? Ooh, that's the junk bag. Hatchet to junk bag, the rope. All the rest of this stuff is good stuff. We have 5 living tools now. Let's head back to Watchhill. Now, let's head in there and have a purpose. To crush some skulls with our feline and our Fiora reptile. Okay. Let's head in here. Fiora. Quick action. Nice. Thawed versus Thawed. Our Thawed is going to win the day. We've got 5 and stone blocks. We'll take them and put them in the junk bag, just in case. Not seeing much here. A cloak and a rock. I don't think we can equip the Thawed. We have a poor... Wait, we have poor control? Oh. We do have poor control. The shaping hall of this outpost is just ahead. It is not abandoned, it is infested. In the far end there are swirling pools of essence, but they have been corrupted, dark and viscous and reeking of vinegar. In front of the pool, a bizarre creation grows, rooted to the floor. It's a horrible slimy beast. Roots extend from its base to the pools. Quivering tubes stick out of the top. As you watch it, it starts to squeeze a small Fiora out of one of them. This horrible thing is a shaper creation you've never seen its like. It's a mindless machine for making rogues. This thing? Don't know. We're gonna see once we come in. Don't you quick action me. Clever Fiora. It's F3 and come up this way. Oh, this thing. Alright, let's go get it, men. And Fioras. Oof, it's creating. Overload. Active. Let's go ahead and attack this. Missed it. Ooh, it's got a lot of health. Dang. Okay, we may be in over our heads here. Daze resisted. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't daze much. Let's go ahead and War Blessing. Try to kill this thing. Quick action. Nice. Critical. Dazed. Okay, active. Killed it. But now we have these things to deal with. Just not going to be easy. Evades. Kill. The misbegotten creation collapses on its side. Its flesh immediately starts to bubble and decay. It was not a stable creation made using proper shaper practices. It is better dead. This region will be far safer now. Yeah, but we might die. We've got to get it together here. That's what I'm worried about too. What is this thing? Just a rogue thought. You have no abilities, you just have your punch. Quick actioned it. There we go. Now let's try to kill this thing. Nice. We've got heavy boots that have value. A crystal worth 150? Oh, 5 of them. Gauntlets that don't have a value. Skulls. Dried husks. It's F3. Let's see if these are essence pools now. No. Just had a lot of junk here. Oh, we didn't heal up. Dang, there's so many of them. It posted me. And my thought is confused. Oh my gosh, there's a million of them. I'm stunned. My Fiora, surprisingly, is still in the action. Despite me dying horribly. Let's try that again. Anything over here? What's this thing? Let's just wait our turn. Attack from range. Don't attract anymore. Okay, it leapt. Our thought can go and punch it. That one leapt. Terrified. I'm stunned. The other one's terrified. I'm active. I can use healing spores. Hopefully that calms everybody. Quick action. There we go. Well done, team. Keep you guys healthy. What is this thing? Let's let it come to us. This episode not officially sponsored by V8 Splash or Powerade. Okay, it overloaded. Let's go kill it quickly. Like so. That's how we do. Spare your time. Dang. Take your time. Quick action. Come here and wait. 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 Okay, let it leap to us. There we go. Shackles on the floor. Junk here. Bunch of pots full of something or other. Have we been in the middle part? Let's let's just wait. Now it comes up. Oh. There we go. 6 coins. Yeah, we were in here. I don't think we were in here. Wait for it. So if we just play a more cautious game, we can let them come to us and then we can do what we have to do. Oh, that riposte is killer. Let's check this. Looks like there's a living tool. 25. 6 more javelins. And a freaking living tool on the ground. That makes 6 of them. So I will go ahead and open that portal or that door in the school. Looks like a cup of coffee. A giant cup of coffee. 5 healing pod, another hammer. All right, we have cleared out Watchhill. So we can go and report to Leader Kobar. It was a success. We still didn't get to El Haram's area. Let's go report to Leader Kobar, who is where? I think in here. This is both the kitchen and elite dining hall. The elders of the village and the guests seat here. I found that the rogues to the east were being created by some sort of huge spawning thing. I killed it. You have done well. You have assisted us. As equals, we will pay you in kind for your trouble. 300 coins, 140 XP. Kobar hands you a pouch. You look inside. It is filled with tiny, well-worn gold coins all over a century old. What could have created that thing you found? It is odd. Strange events are happening on Susia. We don't know how to deal with them. I hope you can understand these events because we can't. If you wish to learn more of what is happening, you should go east. However, there's another way in which you can help us, again for fair pay. How else can I help you? You should speak with El Hara if you have not already. I need to get a message to him, but I can't endanger my people on the eastern road. He gives you a scroll. Take this to El Hara's keep to the southeast. When this is done, I will pay you again. And when you meet El Hara, you should speak with him. You may not think that a servile can be wise. If so, I think you will be surprised. Tell me about El Hara. He leads the awakened. He is the wisest among us. You want me to carry a letter? Why can't you do it? This letter is special. It is about you. I would not risk angering a shaper unless I thought the mission would have value for you. That's all for now. Okay, there are rogues to the east. Let's go hit the trader, I guess. See if there's anything possible that we can buy from him. We have plenty of coin. We could buy like tranquil thorns. Steel javelins, they do a lot of damage. We have everything else we need here. Let's buy a candle. And he's now just expensive instead of very expensive, I think. We can sell our junk bag for 2. Alright, this stuff doesn't do much. Crystals are worth 150. Maybe if I hold out, I can get a better deal for them. We can sell the heavy boots. Just sell the crystals. Sell all 5. We have... Okay. Let's go ahead and empty our junk bag, I guess, on the floor. I guess this stuff really isn't worth anything. I would think the bag of meal, which I put on the ground, I think the bag of meal has some importance. Let's go pick up the bag of meal that we dropped at... Wasn't there another trader here? Or did I sell the bag of meal? There was a bag of meal and I dropped it somewhere. Did I drop it up here? I mean, that's pretty much indispensable stuff. Did I drop it here? No. Huh, where did I drop it? At Learned Pinners? No, not in there. It must have been up here. You have this stuff. Spray crystal, acid shower. Oh, 6 healing pods. We have enough of that. We did not drop meal here. Did we put it in a container? What about a Learned Pinners? I want that meal back. Unless we sold it. I think the bag of meal has some importance. Well, wherever I dropped it, I presume it's gone now. Not that it would disappear, but let's check how many healing items we have. We have 2 speed pods. 2 shielding pods. We have a curing pod. We have another thorn baton. 2 essence pods restores essence. 2 healing spores, 9 healing pods. I guess we have enough pods, right? Curing spores. Cures 1 hostile effect, 1 mental effect. Value 20, cost 40. We should probably grab... he's expensive. Buy a curing spores though. And another curing pod. Spray crystal. Let's use some of the icy crystals we have first. Can't believe I dropped that meal. I'd like to know where the heck I dropped it. I know I left some stuff lying around somewhere. But where I dropped it is the question. And I didn't drop it here? Maybe this stuff does disappear, I don't know. Did I drop it in here? I I don't see it. Let's go ahead and clear out the Shaper ruin to the north. And retrace our steps a bit. Looking for that bag of meal. I have a feeling someone is going to buy the bag of meal. Try waste. Let's go right to the ruined school. It's probably on that map, though. Let's go ahead and light a candle. Let's continue our exploration. Oh, let's F3. We haven't in a while. Man, I love Powerade and V8 Splash, guys. That's the good stuff. Powerade Fruit Punch and V8 Splash. Mango Peach, baby. Someone ask them to sponsor me. That'd be awesome. Please, if you like my channel, you can do that. You don't have to. By any means. Oh, you're dead. You're dead, Fiora. This ruined lecture hall smells of dust, mildew, and something else. The odor is slightly off, but you can't mistake the smell of fresh essence. The basins around you were once filled with various chemicals and solutions. Created, used, and destroyed by the students here. They are cracked and empty now. The vats to the west, however, are intact, and telltale steam rises from them. If someone placed essence in the vats, it must have been done recently. Otherwise, it would have rotted away by now. Even from here, you can hear its bubbling and fizzing, ready for shaping. There was a small library of Shaper textbooks. Outsiders would have paid a great deal for this secret information. Centuries of damp have ruined them. Oh, we can... This vat indeed does contain a large quantity of essence. It's not fresh. It must be several weeks old, and the proteins and other organic substances are starting to decay. Essence doesn't just happen. It must be mixed up by a skilled shaper, following a complicated and secret recipe, and then carefully guarded. It shouldn't be here. There's a large lump protruding in the middle of the goop. There's a metal ladle nearby if you wanted to jab at it. See what the lump is. The moment you poke the bubble with the ladle, a cloud of vile gas sprays out. You start to feel very ill. Ugh. There's a lump protruding. See what the thing is. The moment you poke the body with the ladle, it stirs. It looks like a Fiora, but it is horrible and twisted. It's as if someone tried to shape it, but lacked the proper materials and knowledge. The rogue horror immediately attacks you. It is the responsibility of all loyal shapers to destroy dangerous rogues wherever they are found, no matter the risk. 170 warped Fiora. Let's, more blessing. Dang, it did a quick action on me. 9. Oh, my guy's terrified. Don't be. We can do this. But we gotta do it together. Critical for 9. Let's go ahead and heal. Did 12 damage. Me and Spitty, too, will do it. Oh, good job. Seeing that we're getting somewhere here. I don't know what I'm going to name Thod yet. How about Thaddeus? Nice. Way to go, buddy. We did it. We got a ruby. This is a precious stone. The serviles on this island value them and will gladly buy them from you. Let's go ahead and... Can't use heal anymore. Our essence is tied up. We can, though, F3 and name you Thaddeus. Well done. Hopefully our health isn't too much of an issue here. This looks dangerous as heck. We'll come back to this. Some weird ritual going on or something. Nice. We got close. Come on, Thaddeus. Oh, I'm dazed. Oh, dazed, missed turn, missed. Dazed that one, missed. That one's terrified. Come on, dazed it. Come on, don't be terrified. We're gonna get it. I'll use my thorn baton even. Will that calm you? Mm-hmm. Well done, Spitty 2. Missed. Reloaded. Nice jump. Let's go ahead and run up. No, not Thorn Baton again. Wasting those shots. Looked like sword was selected. Oh, where's the enemy? Up here. Dang. Overload. Killed my Fiora. About to kill me. Now we need Firebolt. Terrified. The terrifierificness of it all. Let's go ahead and use a healing pod. Please come and help me, Thaddeus. Thank you. They're still kind of confused over there. We can kill this Thod. We'll maybe be okay. Daze them, maybe. No. Yikes. Oh, we keep missing. And my guy's terrified again. Overload. Alright, let's just load. We're getting rocked here. These hallways are not safe. I should have bought more healing spores. I will when we go back to town. Oh, creature. Got a little too close there, buddy. Nice. Where are we at? We'll check where we're at in a second. Experience-wise, I mean. Got him. Oh. Let's just wait here and check. Oh yeah, I'm high up there. 3,400, so another 102 experience. Where's the enemy? Dang, Fiora. Pretty much just ruined our chances of clearing this place out right now. Now we gotta head back to town. Is this one coming down here? No. They're on their patrol routes. Which is odd, yes. Just get out of here. You killed Thaddeus. Bad Fiora. Bad Spitty too. Can't be killing my creations, yo. I know my control of you is poor, but... Alright, Spitty 2. You're not going to die, but I'm going to go ahead and absorb you. Spitty 2 still lives. Essence 20 out of 24. How do we regain essence? Regain essence? Hello? I don't think there's an essence pool here, is there? In here, maybe? No. Really so wish I had that bag of meal. Did I put it in this chest? No. Well, oh, there is an essence pool. Aha. Okay. Let's make a creation. I'm just going to make a thought for right now. And it's going to be... I have weak control of it already. Charge and stunning bash. And riposte. And more criticals. Can I... Oh, that'll make it poor. Any of these will make it poor. So let's just go with weak. Create a thought. He's pretty tough. He will be named... Thought of Valkyrie. Aww. Thought of... Vakir. Thought of Vakir. Thought of. Alright, I've got some essence to heal him and stuff, which is a better bet. Let's see how long we've been playing. Probably 2 hours. 37 minutes, okay. We'll head back to the school. I wouldn't mind increasing my battle training to have another melee type character with me. To be honest. Oh, we gotta light another, use another candle. Let's come down this way. We didn't explore up here. This is that long path that they're kind of guarding. There is a lab hall there. Those two seem to be acting strangely. Living tool. Let's F3 and go kill them. Oh, 3 of them? 4 of them? No. No. No, F4 again. And just run. Run. Run, 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 run. There will be a better day to tackle that. A better time, I should say. Let's go use those living tools. I'm down to waste 4, not waste 4, but use 4 of them. So looking for a bag of meal we left anywhere. Wait, these don't stay open when we leave and go to an area? No, I'm going to leave it alone because actually, once we level up, I'll have a better mechanic skill. I'll be able to come back here and pick it with less. See, I'm thinking. It's a thinking man's game. Kind of. I've been all in there. Have I been on this? What is this panel here? Oh, it's a book. Right, they were using the creations, the ink, for food. Well, the books, the pages. Okay, empty. Bones. You note a guard room, quarantine doors, and a narrow passages. You can guess where this hall leads, the creation hall. In the hall ahead, young shapers first set their hand to molding life. This is, of course, insanely dangerous. Creation halls are always set up so that their keepers can seal them off in a moment. Unfortunately, the doors are stuck open, and the walls have been crumbling for years. Not a good sign. So this is going to get wicked. There's a lot of enemies. You enter the creation hall and find it occupied. There are several creations at the far end. They look at you with the insolent mad eyes of rogues. One of them is an enormous Thod. He has a strange, unexpected level of intelligence. Thods are stupid creatures made for physical labor and melee combat. They have crude speech, but they never challenge their masters, normally. This one shouts a challenge. You, invader! I Rawbone! This my home! You kill my pets! I Rawbone! We no follow you! We slay you now! Rogue, I command you to submit to my control. You attempt to use your Shaper authority to control the creation. Surprisingly, it works. Rawbone shudders. He is able to break your control, but it leaves him weakened. What you do? Monster! Rawbone crush you! Eat you! He lumbers towards you. He's got curse and vulnerable for 5 turns because of that. And we're going to need every turn. He has 77, 22% armor. 50% resistant to stun. Do your leaping bash. Or not. I'll go ahead and attack him. Oof. You... charge. Okay, he did leap. Only did 7 damage, though. We got this. Just chill. I'm stunned. Shoot. Dazed him. Don't worry, I can heal you. Thought of. Oh, dang, there's so many of them. Let's go ahead and heal thought of. Critical for 17. Overload. Okay. Let's War Blessing. Hang in there. Yeah, that hurt. And I'm stunned. And it was charmed, killed by thought of. We're back here. Okay, let's keep exploring before we go in there. This episode's probably at its about limit. Let's see if I can level up before going in there. The symbols on this obelisk are worn and illegible, but you recognize one symbol. It indicates that a servant mind is kept here. We'll get to that. Oh. We may have to open the living door or the door with the living tools before that fight, because we may need whatever's in there. We also have pods and stuff we can use, so I'm not tripping too much. Okay, you leap. Critical. He has 25% more crits. Dazed. We're gonna level up any moment now. Dang. Hit me for major force. Quick action. Stun me again. Stun me once. Shame on you. Stun me twice. You can't stun me again. Sorry about that. Alright, so I'm going to save here and say thank you for joining me. Do hope you're enjoying the LP so far and that you enjoyed this episode. I, of course, am having an absolute blast. Please join me for more. I'd love to have you guys. Stay tuned. Much more to come. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Much love, peace, and joy. Next time we'll come into this strange room, see this dead body here and stuff. And eventually make our way to the shaping hall. Or the creation hall. And also try to talk to the servant mind. Hold tab key for more details. Oh, if you hold tab, it says who they are. If you just highlight, it doesn't. But if you hold tab, it shows interactables and stuff. Cool. Very good to know. But yeah, see you guys next time. Much love, peace, and joy. Fluent out.